under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Carlos Radon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Chopped weakly to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. And it takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Previously against Carlos Radon, he's 0 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey! Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Here's the first pitch. Lou Gehrig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Garcia able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the home half now. Yankees nothing. White Sox coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
The 3-0 pitch. He's in there for strike 1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And stepping in, Yohan Moncada. First delivery to him. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Frank Thomas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home. High and away, not close. 3-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Paul Konerko looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 1-0 delivery.
Outside, that's the ball. Ball, that's low.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now to bat, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on its way. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A little bouncer. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in now, Eloy Garcia, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ballman, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Curveball misses inside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. The 3-2. Hit high and deep to left field. The That'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-2. And it's fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
This is foul right side. He'll try again. 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2.
Thank you.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Ready now is Robinson Cano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Joey Gallo now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Previously against Carlos Radon, he's 1 for 5. 2 out with the man at first. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins.
The catcher, Jeff Gallo.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
One and two to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Billy.
So the next to bat will be Billy Hamilton. And now the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runner at first here, one man out. Counts a ball and two strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here comes the 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. One out and a runner on second base. On the ground to the right side, and that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. Doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Glaber Torres.
Glaber Torres.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So here is Gary Sanchez. Previously against Carlos Radon, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Nope. Outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The first baseman, number 4.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, Dero. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Mickey Mantle stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Up next, Aaron Judge. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Yoan Moncada.
Baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
One out here in the Chi Sox third, and in steps Big Frank. Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul.
Digging in next, Paul Konerko worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. The next 1-2 pitch.
Count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's another 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Robinson Cano. Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hit down the line at first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. On, he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 pitch. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. And now in the box, Glaber Torres. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy.
First pitch on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1.
1-1.
Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 28, Leory.
Up next for Chicago, Leory Garcia, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Count is 1-2 now. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one's flared off to the right side. Cano takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Up next in Chicago, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready now for the White Sox. Cesar Hernandez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this ball runs away for Bolts.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to fit.
3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Reggie Jackson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Sanchez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pops this one up. Thomas calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMay.
So next to bat will be DJ LeMahieu. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with one down. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Next to dig in, Lou Gehrig delivered an RBI single last time up. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two and two. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Goose Gossage trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Mickey Mantle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. To third. Moncada fields it cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3 to 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. One out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Robinson Cano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Line drive base hit. Judge isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Next up will be Glaber Torres, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
This one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0 the count.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Gallo on second. Torres is over at first with one away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Garrett Crochet comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Reggie Jackson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now here is DJ LeMahieu trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
The 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hamilton is after it, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. And now the first pitch. And here's
Here's a fastball called for strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The first baseman, number 35.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Plate now, Frank Thomas. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Popped him up. Sanchez will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. That's inside. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Eloy Jimenez would be next. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. 3-2 pitch. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in next, Eloy Jimenez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, that's
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Konerko is off at first with 2 away. popped up. And no one will get this one.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4, Lou Gehrig.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0. He pops it up. Moncada into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 51, Ryan Tepera.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1 into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Up next for the Yankees.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Robinson Cano, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Joey Gallo started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here's the 1-1.
No, that counts.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 57. Chad.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eloy Garcia. First pitch on its way. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when a game's on the line.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next, here is Cesar Hernandez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3. Michael Kopech has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Now at the plate is Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip.
28, Gary.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Bases are empty, one man out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two and 0 now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 3-3. Jim Thome is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Three and two now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next to the White Sox, the third baseman.
Next to hit is Yohan Moncada. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. First offering.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Anderson's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Was there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, you can't get a jump that bad and expect to slide into second safely when you're testing a catcher with an arm like his. Doesn't matter how fast you are.
Three and one.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3 and 1.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Judge gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Good guys held in check here. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Brian Goodwin is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Aaron Judge. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the wind, the 0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. Lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Jonathan Loaizaga comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now to the plate, Frank Thomas popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
How about ECR?
To the plate now, Paul Konerko. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's too high.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get.
Now a swing, and Konerko launches this one high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So now into the box is Eloy Jimenez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch. Leury Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0, and all 3 runners on the move here. Oh, he's bunting here to win the game, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Kopech gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men